It's right around 9:05 a.m. on Thursday, February 15th. I'm trying to take a shower and I keep having to step out of the shower because every single time I try to rinse out either my hair or my face, the water that comes out of that shower head right there suddenly starts to stink like Parmesan cheese, like filthy feet, and like fish. I've had to wash my hair 4 times because every time I try to rinse out the shampoo, the water that comes out of that shower head starts to stink, often like fish, so that my hair suddenly starts to smell like fish. There's also been someone smoking directly behind this wall right here, which is the bathroom of Unit 78 or the area around the bathroom of 78. I don't know if there's like a double wall that has, a foot wide space in it or something, but there's someone deliberately smoking something that smells like burning rubber and like cigars right now as I'm making this video. I cannot use the water from the shower head because it stinks intermittently. It only happens when I'm trying to rinse out vulnerable body parts like my piercings or like my face, my eyes, my mouth, or my hair. And then it also starts to stink when I try to rinse out the cloths that I use to wash my face. It stinks so foul that I literally have to jump out of the shower or turn the shower head away really quickly. And this is what causes water to get on the floor. I actually have a shower curtain covering the floor right now, but because I keep having to jump out of the shower because that water stinks like fish, like Parmesan cheese, and like filthy feet every time I try to rinse out my hair, and because I'm trying to rinse out my hair, it should smell like shampoo. So when the water that comes straight out of your shower head stinks like fish, you know that there's some kind of deliberate contamination going on because the Boston water supply is treated and disinfected when it comes into this building from the water main out on the street. And therefore, there's something that is going on once the water gets inside this building, and not just inside this building, but inside this unit right here. The water from my kitchen tap also stinks like the same exact set of foul, overpowering, nauseating smells than the water from my shower. So it's not anything that I'm trying to rinse out. It's not like I'm trying to rinse out dishes with fish in it and then the water smells like fish. No, the water stinks as it comes out of the tap of my kitchen sink and of the shower head with the same exact set of 3 types of smells: fish, Parmesan cheese, filthy feet, and occasionally it smells also like backed up toilet water, like a backed up toilet. Somebody is deliberately doing this, and because it's intermittent, it only happens when I'm trying to rinse out my mouth or my eyes or my hair. It is deliberate. It is entirely possible for a landlord who knows exactly where all of their water pipes are located and where they have access to the water pipes to deliberately pump something really nasty into the intake pipe to somebody's bathroom. That is very easy for them to do. They know all the locations of all of the pipes. They know where to access those pipes. They know, everything, right? So it's entirely possible for a landlord who doesn't like a certain tenant to suddenly start. And this isn't sudden. This has been going on for 4 years now. I've been reporting this since 2019. And in 2019, the psychopath, sex offender, cyber criminal, and apparently, career criminal for hire that the Greenville group is using to harass certain tenants, she lived in the bathroom behind this wall. Legitimately, she lived there for like 6 years at that point. And she started engaging in all kinds of weird construction work against the pipes to my bathroom and my kitchen sink. One Sunday afternoon, which is not when the maintenance team is around for this building. And that's when the water started to stink, after there was a ton of construction work being done against the pipes to my kitchen sink one afternoon on a Sunday. That was very strange. And then when I spoke with the maintenance manager, he said, I have no knowledge of any work being done on a Sunday, and we don't work on Sundays. There's also no heat in this unit, and it's like 28 degrees outside, so I have to keep the burner on my stove going. And I'm running this water right now because the same exact fish stink that's been coming out of my shower head intermittently over the last 40 minutes is also coming out of the tap of my kitchen sink. So it's the same contaminants that are being pumped into the water that goes into this bathroom and into my kitchen sink. And I have to call the Greenville group, and I also have to take them to court because when this keeps happening, in spite of multiple notifications to the management team, and they're deliberately using the services of a psychopath who is clearly able to somehow, tamper with the infrastructure to this building. She's been messing with the thermostat, with the heating system for years by hacking into it. They're the ones who are negligent. This is on them.
One, for maintenance press 2. If you're interested in selling a property, press 3. For the office directory, press 4 or press 0 for the front desk.
Invalid input. Please try again.
Hello, you've reached the Greenville Real Estate Group. You may dial and accept. After the tone, please leave a detailed message with your name and number so we may get back to you when we return.
Yeah, hi. It's right around 9:15 a.m. on Thursday, February 15th. I'm calling from Unit 89 to report that over the last 40 minutes while I've been trying to take a shower, the water from my shower head suddenly starts to stink overpoweringly like fish and like Parmesan cheese and like feet when I try to rinse out my hair or my face or my eyes. The water should never stink like fish as it is coming out of the shower head. And there's also the same stinking fish and Parmesan cheese smells that come out of the water when it comes out of my kitchen tap. So this is not coming from something, that I'm trying to rinse out. I'm also trying to rinse out a head full of shampoo. So when I'm rinsing out my hair and the water suddenly starts to stink like fish, then there's a problem and there's some sort of contamination going on that is affecting the quality and safety of the water that comes out of my shower head and of my kitchen sink. The same exact set of foul, stinking smells comes out of both my kitchen sink and of my shower head. And it's always when I'm trying to rinse out my face or my hair or my face cloths. Because I'm usually covered with soap or shampoo, the water should not stink like fish or like Parmesan cheese. This is obviously deliberate. At this time, there's also someone smoking something that smells like burning rubber and like cigars from directly behind the wall that my bathroom shares with the bathroom of Unit 78. There were a lot of noises coming from the bathroom of 78 yesterday evening, so I don't know if you guys are renting that unit, but right now there's someone smoking something that is coming through the wall of my shower stall from the area of the bathroom of 78. And again, the water stinks like fish, so I have to keep jumping out. I've also had to wash my hair 3 times. And each time I've tried to rinse out my hair with shampoo in it, the water suddenly starts to stink like fish and like Parmesan cheese. It is not safe to use. I cannot use the shower in this bathroom, and you guys are charging me for it. So I'm actually recording this for legal purposes, and I will be taking it to court as needed. There's also no heat in Unit 89 at this time. I left a voicemail for Greenville Management last night letting you know that there was no heat. There's no heat at all, and it's 28 degrees, and the baseboard pipes are ice cold. It's probably about 60 degrees in my unit right now, and I've had to turn the burner on my stove on for warmth. If you have any questions, I can be reached at 617-459-0208. Please forward this to your legal team. I am recording it for legal purposes, and this will be saved to play in court if it comes up. Thank you. Yep. Nothing ever gets done around here. That's how you know you're dealing with a crooked slumlord. And they're using the services of somebody who seems to be quite talented at tampering with the infrastructure to this unit, including the plumbing, the heating, foul smells coming through the wall that my bathroom shares with the bathroom next door that's always vacant and empty, breaking and entering, contamination of the items that I leave in my fridge or on the counters, food getting contaminated, clothing getting vandalized and smeared with the same fish-smelling feet stink that comes out of my shower head and of my kitchen sink. So that's weird. There's always the same set of stink that is contaminating everything in this unit, and it's not coming from me. It's coming from the psychopath, sex offender, psychotic stalker, and career criminal for hire named Jasmine Arizari. She's the same person who's been living in the bathroom behind this wall right here since 2013. And even though Greenville says they moved her out of that unit a year ago or whatever, she continues to somehow access the premises of her former bathroom, which is why I keep having to deal with the same exact set of harassment, dysfunctions, malfunctions, and intrusions from behind that wall as I did during the 9 years that she lived in that unit.